good. So, welcome back to Journey Beyond the Abyss. This will be just building, just stock keeping, basically. I wanted to craft an axe, and I know I made a whole lot of bone shards. Where did I put them? Where did I put them? I put them in here. Good. And let's do this and this and this, and get a new get a new axe. Cut down you and pick up everything. And since this is all related to our little farming area, let's put it down there. All the wooden flesh and all the peppers. The wooden flesh, the rotten flesh, of course. Let's put that away, and that, and the raw chalk chunks. Yeah. Let's just put them away. Dirt. We shall need dirt, of course. And the gunpowder, not useful right now. So we will just put it away and not think about it. Just don't think about it. Don't make me mind. Just don't mind about it. Good. Also, let's... Okay, that gets destroyed and not picked up. That's depressing. So, that... Oh yeah, that's that. Yeah, coal. Coal is important now. So, more framed timbers, and let's hack this away with the unbelievable amount of seeds that were stacked in there. So let's just... So nice. Good. Also, let's get the shovel out and do a bit of landscaping. Let's remove those. These apples don't seem to seed, which is good. Also partially realistic because most good apple trees are grafted on some very fast growing and strong growing apple varieties, but the apples they are grafted too. Let's just see. No, that's just that. The apples that we eat, those seeds are usually not that, or the apple trees we use to get the food apples are not that vigorous in seed strength. That sounds very weird. Okay, so let's just craft them together for more andesite cobble. Yes, more of you. Good, very good. Do I have an empty one? Yes. Let's put you here, because you were unbelievably important for this whole thing. So, I still don't know what this is. Yes. I don't. Good. And with good, I mean bad. So, what else can I... From what would I craft this area? I think I want to just use those bricks for now. Just a bit like so. Yes, I see. Very good. Well done. I cannot count, as it seems. Allegedly, I cannot count. So then you go off, and let's just put you there. And you know what? Let's put this door right here and close up this part. So it's like part of the wall now. So 8. Do you have some dirt left? No. Alright, let's get rid of it. There's the thing. And let's just put you here. Just so I can make more. Twine. Good, let's put you away. Do I actually understand beds now? I do not. Shame. There's a stone rock. Do we have 9 of those? No, that's a limestone rock. Derp. What are you? You're something I cannot comprehend. Good. This block of coal. So now that we have this. Okay. Masonry bricks, right. That's not where I wanted to place that. Thank you, bird, for being so loud. That's exactly what I wanted. I really want some ladders, actually. Should I go steal some ladders? I will soon go and steal some ladders. Then again, so let's get that, and let's give this a bit of a roof. Nice. And I will need to make some more fences anyway. Right, and set fire to it. an email. Sorry everyone who just looked for the email. I hate it when that happens to me. And I kind of want it like this. Oh, I know why I'm overheating, because of these fuckers. But means I will put them down right here. I get out of the water. Could of course also expand to like here and here. I think I'll do that. I have to say I kinda like the sentient blocks. They're nice. So let's build this up to here and yes, these. Let's up here. And we just plonk in that here. So. Right, then let's do this. And get some sticks. Get some fences. And just have not enough fences. That's always good. You can see where this is going. No, I would like to do this. Oh, there are some walls. Let's throw it in here. Faucet we will need later. Let's just put it wherever. No, we can't. Then I will forget that it's in there. That's inevitable at this point. It will just happen that I forget. So, slag. What can I do with it? What can I do with slag heap? I can make glass out of it. You know, why not? Slag glass in reality usually has pretty beautiful colors. So some slight bluish greenish tint that comes from all the iron that's usually in the slag. Come on, go away. Okay. That is supposed to be to become a chimney here, so that's why. So let's get this and No, that's actually exactly not where I wanted it to be placed, because there is of course a trick if you place the half steps on the half down position, then they prevent monster spawns, because for monster spawns the game checks only for full blocks, whereas here we are at half blocks. And as Stan tells us, yes, this all is non-spawnable area. Which also means that I really need to get lighting going. Also, I think I'll visit the old man and buy some wool off him. Or maybe destroy one of the small ships. The yachts. For the... oh, whatchamacallit. So... oh, because there's no water in it. Right. Good. This back. So, good. Let's make these and be done with it. Then slack heap, you can go in here and we set fire to you. Yes, sounds reasonable. So let's get a stack of torches. And let's just place them around so things don't spawn. I might do a Robo-esque, completely illuminated half island, but not now. I might do that later, but I will illuminate everything around here. Just because I do not like monsters spawning here. Ow. I mean, nothing happened, but still feels appropriate to say ow when you fall down a hole. Let's just be paranoid about the darkness, which I think is very much appropriate to be in around here. Still haven't googled what a grue is actually supposed to look like. So let's get that top view. You can go. Scaffolding we won't need anymore, but we will beautify it. That we will do with refractory. No, not with refractory. With masonry bricks. That one needs to stay. Do I have some masonry bricks left at the moment? Let's get one. Just so I can beautify it, yes. And that's enough, yes, beautiful. Okay, I shall need to do at least this, and I need to go to sleep. And there's, of course, water square in right smack in the center of bloody nowhere. I need to illuminate. Does this is it enough? Yes. They don't seem to have a light hitbox. That's good. You know what? This beach is missing palm trees. I would appreciate some really good palm trees. And let's make a beautiful garden. Again. Hopefully this time it doesn't burn. So let's get the bone plant down. Get some ox lilies down. No, ox lilies. Whatever. Tulip in the mix. Just... Let's have a little flower arrangement. Yeah, right, I did want to steal ladders from one of the platforms. And it's raining. Of course it's raining. And I'm nearly dying of thirst. Come on. Good. Let's make this house a real fire hazard. That was a strange noise. That sounded like an arrow. Just right next to me. Fuck. Go away. No. Off. Hush. Go. Don't stand in the... You know what? You go stand in the machinery. Bloody thieves. You go and stand in the machine. You just wait until I make a crusher. You just wait until I make a crusher. Then you can stand right there in the machinery. And I will laugh. Oh, how I will laugh. Well, probably I won't, because I'm not exactly... Oh, that's actually where the rock thingy went. Good. Let's also light up our garden. And there we have it. One whole stack of torches, yes, lighting things. used up. No, I do not want to do this. This is what I wanted to do. Also, I can now fix this. Nice. Right. Right. And oh yes, I wanted to steal some ladders. From one of the platforms. Sounds reasonable. Also, I need to get more flint, and I need to get more. Also, let's just pretend that this is someone. He's somewhat sane construction. So, oh yes, this, because we shall need more twine. We can always need more twine. Let's put twine there and durable twine there. Yes, and let's just put this out for drying. Oh, that's coincidental. I was mushroom hunting start of the week, and that was actually quite successful. And now, at the moment, in our living room, there are mushrooms tied on a string to set out to dry, and the whole apartment just smells of good mushrooms, of nice boletes. Boletus. I have no idea how you pronounce it in English. It's just nice. Okay, maybe there is something of fall I do enjoy. The mushrooms. The mushrooms. So now, let's put the hammer away. We really don't want to lose that. Yes. The spear we want, the axe we want, this we want. Life-giving tribe. This is also not too bad. And the money is also not a bad idea. So now let's switch off F7 mode and run like hell. Do I have some? No. Switch off F7 mode and run back like hell, because two things. I want my bed, my emergency bed, wherever I put it. That's not a bed. That's a bit kiln. That's not a bed. That's a bed, but not the one I want. Oh, I left it. I think I left it behind. Didn't pick it up. Also, I do want more torches. That was the wrong button. I will need more torches anyway, later on, sooner or later. So, let's just take 44 with us and put 2 sticks of torches in here, and that lonely stick can go here. Then let's sprint to the Normans. Chief Questmaster is still out of his mind. Okay. He'll snap into it again. I'm sure he'll get around. Hello there, Furious Destroyer. Yes. There she comes. Great. Alvin Falco. Yes, I would like to have a bed. Thank you very much. Also, how much did I need? 39. Nah, I will not oblige with you for a while. I am sorry about that, but no. Yes, I know there are lots and lots of ladders, but I will not steal from villages. I will steal from the platforms. I'm pretty sure I saw things. Just a moment. And someone was knocking on my door to inquire about if I were to make dinner. Don't really feel like it. Okay. Proves somewhat difficult. Also laggy. Also, this is the wrong button. Let's run very fast towards there. Is there something spawned already? Ow, yes. Yes, there is. Yes. You do that. There's more spawns. Great. So that didn't work out. Great. Let's just do this. No, you don't fall into bed. Okay. Yes, you go and burn. Alright. Good. Without the imminent death upon us, I think we can manage this. Not quite. I need to hold on to something else. Isn't the original block, I think. Come on. Oh, I'm bumping my head, of course. Where's my sniper bow? 22 arrows. Goodbye. Game nearly as deadly as Peekaboo was played. There is the creeper. You're on top of there. Oh dear. Okay. Pokey stick is really nice. Good. Now for that creeper over there. Nice. So this time we do this the right way. Use the right tool to destroy this. I have no idea what kind of block this is. Ooh, those are cross. Yes, I heard you. Headshot! Boom! So, F7 mode. 17 kilograms is okay. I have no idea what you are, but I do want you. I very much do want you. And I want you. Right, of course. Inventory has to be full. Fuck that. No ladders though, that's disappointing, I do have to say. I mean, the whole point why I came here was ladders. But I do get iron. I'm not complaining too much, only just a little. Oh, there are also ladders. Good. So, and now I need to stop. These two will stay here for a while. Let's take those with me. Then we shall get rid of. And the side chunk, I actually do have enough of you. I also... don't tricks that, whatever that is, I don't know. Definitely will not get rid of the ladders. You. Now I'm overweight. So let's just plonk you down to make my ascent more easily. So, block of unfamiliar item. Money. Good. Money used. Good. Then. Yes. Hello there. Give to me. Come to me. Yes. Wonderful. Beauteous. Wondrous items. What's on top of there? There's some... How much do you weigh? Not that much. Oh well. How bad could it be? It's redstone, that's good. That's very light. So... There's something in there. Let's light this thing up. You, I don't need to light up. kind of want to, like, later on build here. That's... I like the onset. I do have to say, it's... This is cool. Then again, I would need to go so far with all the stuff. Maybe later. Yes, this is a slow episode. Yeah, relaxed, nothing's going to happen. Okay, we had more combat than in the last few episodes combined. Who's gonna count? Right. So then let's load up the helipad. And then steal the ladders, which is what we actually came to do. So, ladders stolen. We don't need to go up there again forward, so let's steal all the ladders. Okay. Doesn't matter. Since we're overweight anyway, let's go and get those iron blocks as well. Because why not? We are slow anyway. And when in doubt, we'll just dump some of the iron blocks down and we're good to go. Good thing that weight does not... Oh, I need an empty hand. Good thing weight does not encumber us in any way underwater. That's realistic. I should go swimming with my chainmail on. Sounds like a reasonable thing. Nice. Let's go to sleep before some random ass telefragger just kills me. So, iron away. Yes, the heavy thing has gone. Thank you. So, let's harvest that. Nope, that's what I wanted. Good, 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 good. And let's just plant some nice on the other side as well. Just because, just to have some nice effect. Oh, no. There is something. Oh, I must have been sick when I picked that one up. More gears, always good. Go! Go away! Get out of my house. Get out of my... Okay, it's not yet a house. Get out of my building. Get out of my hovel. I actually know what a redstone torch is. That is slightly surprising. So, that gives me money. That's nice. So, let's get the buttons as well. Benjamin button. And have that mystery ore over there. Right, let's then fill up a bit of the floor. Stone. I think that's okay. Yeah, those can go there. Just have the gunpowder. Yeah, sure. Gunpowder doesn't mind being set in the wet. It'll just cope. Nothing bad's gonna happen. No chemicals will leach from it. I'm sure of that. Good, then let's also put that away. Then let's think about where... I think I'll do a door in here, and then I'll have a ladder up somewhere here. So let's plonk down the ladder so we can get easy access to our second floor. Yay! And I think I will make this of wood slabs as well. So let's put the ladders away. Fences. Yeah, let's use them right here. That's actually not what I wanted to use it for. More like this. Good. So, one more slime ball. That's good. That's very considerate. And then put that away. Put that away. Put that away. So we still have some arrows left. And oh yes, spider eye. Spider eye is nice. I'm not quite sure what I will use it for, but I'm sure something will come up. Those I will sell. Money. Good. Glass. I made some glass. It's actually pretty. I like it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll allow it. And then we will make door right here. Let's see, what kind of doors can I make? Stone door and a refractory door. I think I'll make a refractory door, just because. Right, let's sell stuff. To Austin Supercar. Or was it you? No, you were the I'd like to shop, good sir. I'd like to sell you my iron coins. Is there anything use to them? No. Good, then let's... I'd like to sell all my iron coins. No, and yes. Good sir, let me shower you with money. You seem to be somewhat on fire. Oh yes, I need to make... I cannot be without my trusty clicking machine, yes. So far it didn't click yet. Oh, it did! Just there. I'd like to shop. How is blood an unfamiliar item? Or is this demon blood or something? I mean, this strange liquids. These all I still don't understand. Good. Great. Yeah, you're just selling food and you are selling stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah. Ah, interesting. So this is a very quick way to actually ascertain where a chunk is. Good to know. So let's... now that we have a bit of money, we shall buy some nice building blocks from the Normans. And also I will buy 4. Yeah, I mean I could now give them 39 for that. They want to build an armory. I'd rather they didn't build an armory. Let's build... That's not very nice of you. Would you mind stopping that? Let's just get some of those as well and some more of those. Slabs path, gravel path. Actually, let's get some slabs path. To deck out my humble abode, damn it. With an axe, good. Yes, it was nice trading with you. Au revoir, madame. Au revoir. Now, thinking about how many of you actually found Gabriel's Threepwood in the villagers? Oh no, you don't. Sell to me, you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Off to sleep. That's actually a good idea. And someone died in here. I could bet it was the guy trying to slaughter his cows. Would be quite funny, I have to admit. Bonjour, madame. Oh, bonsoir, madame, rather. There is. Yes, you go off to prey. Where is... That's bad. That's really bad. That's... Let's just run away from him. I do not want to fight an Enderman without being in a cheese position. That's a fight that you only fight when you have all the cheese. Be in a nice brie or a good gouda. Or a nice tilsiter. Oh, cheddar. Really nice cheddar block. I'm getting hungry again. Why am I doing this to myself? I don't know. I think I'll have cheese with bread for dinner today, now that I made myself hungry for cheese. Well done, Fox. Well done, Fox. So, let's... It ticks every once in a while. It's... There's Germans... I don't know. I strangely like Geiger counters there, and I like when they just tick. Just doing... Not quite sure why, because usually that's... I mean... It's not really that dangerous with normal radiation rates. It's just a tick every few seconds, or a few ticks per second, rather. That's the right way around. But yeah, it's... I just kind of like them. So now let's see if my plan actually works. If this is something I can do. I can doobly-doo. Can I do it? Well, I could, maybe, if my bucket wasn't destroyed. So we can... Which reminds me that I definitely need more clay. So... that one out, and that, and, you know, just put you in here. So, Mr. Bond. Does this work? It does work, but I need to be careful. The hitboxes are strange. The hitboxes are barely working. So let's get this one out of the way and get to... So, how many are there? 8. There's my fireball. There you go. So the chopping block, let's... You know what, let's just have the chopping block down here. It's thematically appropriate. Good. And let's get a shovel. And also then let's get rid of most of the sand here. Let's have some of these irregular blocks. Oh yes, there's water in here. Let's take that with us. Right, where is that? Yeah, that looks okay. Question is this then deep enough to work? It is. Okay, with that I actually can work. Also I need a new pickaxe. So where will I put you? Let's put you down here. And then let's give this house some foundations. Let's have this here and some stone. So, what do I have? I do not. Let's dig up these. And there we go. But no more of that. Stop. Why don't you mix? Okay, because you are somehow diseased, as are you. Oh well. It's not a disease I can seem to understand, but okay. Of course, it's these that are not diseased, but these. Sand pile. Is it like this? No, of course not. Oh, just put down the pebble. And then let's build... Oh yeah. I got everything I need. Except tier 1 tool sticks. Let's get some tier 1 tool sticks. And get a new pickaxe. And then let's go on digging up the ground. Let's actually put you with me and some granite cobble and just, make it a bit visually distinct here and get the dirt going. Speaking of radiation, granite, it's not really your friend. Because granite has usually larger amounts of radioactive minerals inside it, and many granites, albeit very slowly, do emit radon gas, which comes from the decay of uranium and thorium, if I remember correctly. And yeah, they can very slowly irradiate you. Usually that's not a big problem because it's so little, but still, it's something. And let's get another axe going. Right, and then have a door here later. Right, yeah, that's good. With more glass, I'll make this more complete. Right, good. Yep, can allow that. Also, let's get you in here. Right. And then we have this, and also we want that. Put it right here. Good, and then we will get the pickaxe. Break apart this. I'm very hungry, but yeah, this is just so I can take water much more easily. That's all there is to it. So there's peat, although I don't understand it right now. It's okay. Where did I put it? I know I have... It's because somehow I'm diseased. Right, then let's... Was it like this? No. It's in the... thing. Thing I have to shovel. Yes, I'm hungry, I know. So, shovel out. Yes, I choose you. And there we go. It does not care about infection. And I shall eat. I shall eat the carrots. And I should eat garlic. In a bit. So, 2 of those. Nice. Add more sand blocks and... You know what, let's just make this and then let's throw out this. And yeah, that does stick. That's nice. Good. Now we got 2 more of these. Yeah, we will punch out this thing. And that's only 1 more of these. And I don't know, just make it a capstone here. Actually, yes, make it a capstone, but great, of course. They both fell up. That's this, and then do this, and we are done with that, basically. That should help with getting rid of the pollution. And let's start with building up that. And there we go. You must have been diseased. Let's get this all going. That's not what I wanted to do. So, okay, 2 more, 1 more. There we go. That's all we have. This is flammable, which is concerning. Oh well. I'm sure nothing will happen. I need to finish the whole demon core business so I can actually use that part of the house again. So you come here, and then we just boop boop do this. Indoor water supply. Just that easy. Although I think I want a window here. Yeah, that's really nice glass. I like it. I want more of it. So, and then we do something very medieval up here. We say, I want this house to be bigger on the outside. And when the neighbors complain, we punch them in the face. So let's do this. And this ominous music. That's very ominous. And we're out of blocks. Good, nice. And let's get rid of the wool for now. And just lay in the half bricks. I think those can stay for a while. Bloody hell, you! Go away! You! Yes, you go away. You stole my sheep wool, you bastards. Norman bastards. Oh. That's not what I intended. To put this on the tree. I will have to cut back the trees sooner or later. But for now it can stay where it is. So that was a fail. So then, come on. Yes, go down there. And then we just do this. Right. And we will get a nice medieval style home. And let's just rebuild our bed. I can't build my bed on this. That's good to know. Spawn point has been set. Good. That is very important to know. Fucking wool stealing bastards. So now we got this. Do I have dirt somewhere? Don't. And I put it in. Great. Dirt. Let's put you to your brethren. Good. So these will need to be laid up here. That's that. So the hammer we will need for the anvil, of course, so it can stay here. Then that, and of course that. That. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Now all I need is coal. I think that'll take a bit of time. So, and there we have a bit more clay. Right. Get some sulfur. Don't need sulfur yet. Good. And that I will throw out as well. Good. So, you will be pulped and fictionalized. Good. So, let's cut down some trees. Fucking Normans. What did I plant the cacti for? That's not good. Mr. Royal, I think you're standing in a bad position. Yes, please do go to the side. I do not wish to squishy with the tree. The science on this has been done. No need for further experimentation. Even though you are quite useless at the moment. That might change though. So, F7 mode. Yes, good. I did uproot a torch somehow. Did I destroy another torch? No, good. So, let's Palpatine our way around here. How much wood did we get? A good amount of wood. A woodly amount. Yes, extravaganza. Of course, it is very much not worth it. Other than the other doors, it actually looks at least a bit like wood. So, yeah, I'll take it. I will take it. Let's put those away because this is a fucking fire hazard waiting to happen. And we get light. Perfect. Nice. I need to light this up. So, do I have any in storage? No. How much charcoal do I have? Could be more. Could be more. So, let's get 8 of those. And the rest we will throw on here. And right in the middle of this massive fire hazard, we will fire and we'll sleep and hope that the monsters don't come to us. And it worked. There the neighbor's about to burn. So let's do this and this and this. Set fire to it. And there we go. That is not my bow. That's... Oh yes, right. I forgot that the small zombies don't die in the sun. Dude, there is a small zombie just behind you. God, I can do everything myself. Yes. Ow! Great. Is poison deadly? Let's go out of there. Well, that's another likely letdown. I'm sure he'll get better. Or they. So, nobody died to my cactus. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. Let's get something to drink. Yes. Drink the water around the demon core. Great. Perfect idea. Actually, where are the tongs? There are the tongs. Yes. Now I can just... It's perfectly safe now. Of course. This whole thing. The amounts of deaths that I suffered to this ridiculous item. Oh well. Let's get you. Could I pick all of it up? Yes, I could. So let's integrate the whole shit into the workshop actually. And this. All of those. Good. So, what else would I wanted to do? Yes. Let's put those away. Good. That is done. So that's one bone. That is done. And right. Coal. Yes, right. I remember. Coal is what I actually wanted to get. Should I get it? Maybe. But this is again about an hour. I like what we did with the place. I will maybe put there some lumber trims in there and then think about something that looks like support beams. I don't know, something. And then we will make more. But yeah, I mean, I'm too dumb to enter this doorway. That's enough of that. That's enough for this recording marathon episode. That's well, it's like what, 4 or 5 episodes worth of stuff that I made. And I need to make a fresh tea and make myself some dinner and then probably get some headache pills and go to sleep. So, everyone, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.